Morjesta, Morjesta. My name is Heramb Kulkarni and I'm originally from India. You can see from my accent and from my color. It's very obvious Indians are visible everywhere. But when I got an offer to come to work for Nokia, that was a very interesting day for me. Within India, I was working at a very highly paid company. Earlier, I was in USA, California, working for one company called Skyworks. But Nokia was my dream job. And all of a sudden, I heard this name called Tampere. Earlier, it was thought that it's a Tampere or what is that. But then, when I got the real pronunciation Tampere, then I thought that there is something with this city. And I landed here on 2005 in that year. It was minus 25 degrees December month, and I still remember that night me and my wife came here. Initially I worked for Nokia. I was working as an architect, software architect and chief architect for Nokia, and while working I found that this city is something different. When I came to Finland, I didn't know anything about Tampere. Even before coming to Finland, I was nothing knew something about even Finland actually. But I spent my professional life or last 15 years in the same area of vicinity of Tampere. First doing my job and then starting my own business here. And that kind of spirit I loved from Tampere. I will give one example actually. Tampere taught me risk taking. In Finland, we have something called as avanto or ice hole swimming. So in 2008, my Nokia colleague took me to one sauna called Kaupinnoja, which is nearby here, and he asked me to jump in the water. I thought it's terrific. But after a couple of experiences and months, now Avanto is my weekly habit. I go to Avanto, I go to ice hole swimming every week at least twice or thrice, and that taught me how to take a risk. This is a very important part. In Finland, once you come here, you have a lot of support system. If something goes wrong, you don't be having a fear of failure. In fact, 13th of October is celebrated as a failure day in Finland, because unless and until you fail, you don't know what is your limit. Once you stretch your limit, then only you will fail. So that's the idea. And if I had been in India doing same job, I wouldn't have taken the risk of doing business. And that's the concept. In 2012 itself, we got an opportunity to set up my first business. It is in the field of travel, and immediately in 2013 we set up second business. It is in the field of education. So Council for Creative Education is my baby. How we started with me and my wife. We both have got different identity because of Tampere. So that was overall life when I started from my life journey from coming to here. When I came to Finland, actually, one of the basic experience what I got that here is a concept called as a lifelong learning. When I was working with Nokia, there was an opportunity for me to do full-time my master's degree. And while doing master's degree, I realized that one thing which, even though I was from top 1% of the students from India, one thing which was missing, that I was not aware of how to apply my knowledge. I was amazingly great at the theory subjects, but when it comes to practical subjects or networking laboratories, then I was struggling with this part. Whereas my Finnish friends, they were being able to do it quite fast. And then I realized that okay, there is something I'm missing, and that's application of knowledge or learning by doing concept. And then I did my networking laboratories 3 times. After that, I realized that okay, that this is what I need to learn. And then when I went deep inside that, I realized that this is into the Finnish education model itself, in schooling system. These guys learn it at their schools, how to think, how to apply knowledge, how to think critically, how to be creative. All these things are a part of schooling system. And when we started studying all these things in Finnish schools, then that gave rise to Council for Creative Education. So at CCE, we not only work on the exporting of Finnish education, but understanding how the creativity is in the center of Finnish curriculum, how the students are being developed to think, and this is the same thing we would like to share it with the world. That's why we started with the various programs for the teachers, for schools, and even for the students, including that not everyone can come to Finland. So then we started working with the schools abroad and using Finnish pedagogy to the rest of the world. So as a part of Tampere Talent Ambassador, I would like to make sure that the ability of Finnish schools, mainly in Tampere, they should be known to the world. Example is that normally those who are coming to see the Finnish schools, they go to Helsinki or Espoo. But in last 7 years, we have invited more than 2,000 educators to Tampere. They might not have come to Tampere if at all they don't know about it. But now they know about Tampere and they have learned through the experiences. Actually, one of our friends who has been here first he came to just to Helsinki. But when he understood that there is amazing schools in Tampere as well, he came here, he visited our schools here, and when he went back, he created a bag with a mark saying that if you don't come to Tampere, you miss Finland. That is the kind of affection that we got from our friends there and educators across the globe. So this is my objective now, to spread the learning experience from Tampere to the rest of the world. As a part of our mission of spreading the education and spreading the learning experience to the world, we are collaborating with many countries across the globe. We are starting our own schools with the help of Finnish curriculum and with the help of Finnish pedagogy as a base for that. Our brand Sisu Schools Sisu is a Finnish quality of perseverance, hard work, and so we want to make that as a experience for everyone to take, and now we have already established those schools in South Korea, Taiwan, India and Africa. So this is an opportunity for us to work with the talents within Tampere, those who would like to help us to make this educational experience to their own countries. Tampere is really international mainly because in the place where I'm sitting right now, University of Tampere, every year we get the students from more than 70 countries as an exchange students and everything. So this is an experience where we can be able to get this Finnish primary education to the rest of the world with the help of talent ambassadors and talents within Tampere. So those who are interested in setting up the schools in their own countries, those who are interested in improving the education of their own countries, they are welcome to contact us, and actually I will be more than happy to support their part. This would be a good business case for the people who would like to generate the income for their long-term development of their country and themselves as well. This is a very important part. Third important part, it's also possible that not every place can start their own schools, but we would like to invite the students. So as a part of CC's initiative of inviting students for doing bachelor's degree here in Tampere, we are more than welcome, and we can be able to help you for the students who want to do bachelor degree here in the field of social sciences or in the engineering fields or the applied science fields. Then we can be able to help you in getting the admissions over here. This is an amazing world. What I have experienced as a student and as a professional and as a businessman, I want to share my experience with the rest of the world, and this is an opportunity for that. Thank you very much.